You're watching the Coast to Coast Sports Show.
His energy on every ball, and by the time game 10 came, he had used all of it, and he was out of gas.
Greg needs a strike to stay in the match.
Great ball. But Greg could rattle off a six-bagger.
Absolutely.
That's a keeper in play.
Made that spare.
We're sitting at 5-3.
Yeah.
Greg's obviously got a tough pull as far as the pinfall.
Yeah. It was a critical spare there, even though he didn't win that frame. He got a good count. Got the
Greg
spare
maxed out at 274.
Roasted.
Wow.
It's a really good shot.
I want to see the replay on that one.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes that's the other part of this game. When the pins come down, we think that they're a perfect set, but if the pins, when they're coming down,
I got the spare. Yeah, like we can't see down there sometimes.
Yeah, and you know, that's why some guys have in their routine of resetting the pins every time.
Yeah, because I've been back there, and sometimes I watch the pins and stuff. They could be an inch out, and you have no idea.
Exactly.
And then
they
breaks
look
like
perfect
that
from here.
Yep.
Visually, they look good, but
Big shot from Brad here.
yeah. Well,
Didn't shut-
actually, it's virtually over right now because
2:30.
Greg
That's the match. I always like seeing, I want everybody to do well, but I always like seeing the outer towner guys do well because then they'll come back.
without a doubt. Yeah. You know, that's the neat part of this game. When we're on the lanes, we all want to beat the brains out of our opponent, but when it's all done, it's a big family. We enjoy life. You know, enjoy one another's company.
Brad's got a maximum 340 here. If he could
Oh, nice ball.
Shot.
Yeah.
You know, I look at the stats of what they've done. Brad has been, so far, 10 for 10 on the middle, and Greg has been 9 for 10 on the middle. So when you look at their competence of being able to hold, you look at it and say, you know, that's
Yeah.
they're throwing. So it's just a case of having the fortune break your way or like Greg.
Just a bit more on the side.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Either a little bit more rotation, a little bit more lift, or a quarter of an inch either way, and that could have made all the difference.
Yeah, another
So-
great game.
Greg needing a spare to win the 10th frame.
Oh, that right corner on that lane. Grab your ankles.
Yeah. Well, he needs this to spare here to win this frame to give him 8 frames to 2.
Just 7-3. Or no, pardon me.
I don't think it's 6-4.
6-4. You bet.
Actually made it pretty close in frames.
Yeah.
Frame wise, it was yeah. So with that, Greg wins $200. Brad wins $300 and advances on to collect some more.
Is that a 4 set? Oh,
All right. Congratulations to Brad. Our next match will be Michael Wist against Mark Miller.
well, congratulations, Brad. How are you feeling right now? I know that you bowled this morning, and I was watching. You're a little struggling this morning. Last couple games, you started to pick it up. How did you bring that into this match?
A few adjustments this morning for sure. We were playing a little bit on different sides of the lane, but I think I found a pretty good line in the last couple of games there, and that showed there. So we'll see if we can keep it going.
Yeah, good luck the rest of the way.
Right on. Thanks, Greg. Thanks.
It's time once again for NBL Canada This Week. Hello again, everybody. Aaron Sanders with you as the host for the National Basketball League of Canada's weekly online show.
Today's program brought to you by Eliminator RC. Proud to be part of your community.
It's time for us to head over to Moncton.
Called it everything tonight, but nasty defense by Moncton. And Corey, 11 3-pointers made tonight for 38 points.
Tied his career high, 37 points on 11 threes.
But don't go away yet.
Corey Allman, 29 points. Morty with the triple-double. Denzel Taylor, 13 and 12. Marcus Lewis, 14, 7 and 5. Wayne McCullough, 23 and 2.
Breaking it down with Gordon McNeely here, I'm going to showcase Akeem Ellis on these clips to show you why he is so good and makes such a difference in the game and one of the premier players in the NBL. Akeem Ellis is such a competitor. There he is shooting from the corner. Quick release, can get his shot off anywhere and shoots with range. His size makes him almost impossible to guard, and his balance and his footwork is sensational. Plus, he's playing within his team. He's going hard at different plays, cutting and slashing. His size and his ability is impossible to deal with. You see the defender not being able to guard, trying to get that crossover in check, and then Akeem Ellis pulls it back. Just sets his left foot, right foot, the ball's rotating, and he believes in what he's doing. He's saying, hey, yeah, you know what? I'm good. Look at the range he'll shoot this ball from. It's a step back from 6 feet beyond the three-point line. How do you guard that? And he'll hit for very consistent numbers. Again, one little jab fake and then gets his defender to move, gives him enough room to let it go. And there you see it again, a little running shot so he can put together a string of different ways he's going to score the ball. That's Akeem Ellis, and that's why he's one of the top players in our NBL.
All right, guys, thank you, and we'll catch up again next time. All right, it's time to take a look at the power rankings after Week 10 here in the National Basketball League of Canada. We start with the bottom 8 in 8th place is the Island Storm. They have a 6-16 record, so they're at the bottom. And number 7 is the Halifax Hurricanes. They have been surging as of late. Mike Leslie's team still fighting for a chance to be in the playoffs in the Atlantic Division. A 6-14 record to end Week 10. The Windsor Express are in spot number 6. They were unlucky this past week, especially a heartbreaking loss on Wednesday morning against the London Lightning, for which they had the lead, but it went away thanks to the Lightning's persistent play. They now reside at a 9-11 record. In 5th place, it's the Kitchener-Waterloo Titans, a 7-15 record. We got your players. We got your plays of the week. Let's put it all together, wrap it up in a bow, and show you this installment of NBLC Cuts. Jeremy, you know what to do. Let's go.
Lots of guys to watch on NBLC Live.
Okay, what are the highlights? What about our favorite players? What about our favorite team? This little interesting feature we call NBLC Cuts. Here it is.
Here's Lynn. Lynn gets inside. Lynn, he'll draw the foul and one.
Have an 11-point lead. And it's taken away by Capers. Capers, with daylight, takes it home.
The water bottles down here in the broadcast booth. Here we go.
Rack that one up, Danny G.
Has 5 points as Williamson steals this and has Gaines up the court. Gaines all alone. That's going to make the cuts in NBLC, folks.
Corey Allman, Brad States. Not afraid. Throws it down. Ronnie's down.
Yes, sir. Marcus Lewis drops it home. Woo. Alley-oop.
The rebound. And Coach Salerno was turning away from that almost like, oh man, that's going to go in. And beautiful Euro step. Corey Allman gets his first bucket.
And Jones tries to scoop it right up. Brown saves him and throws it down. Whoa, baby.
It was kind of a family affair there that year.
hammer with the two hands there by Johnson as Washington leaves it there.
I think they're gonna see how good of those two at the end of the game. Here's
Brad.
yes! Brad States with the fake and the vicious slam, having a drink.
Oh, what? Lillard with a, wow.
That's the last taste I could find of professional basketball for Mr. Forte. As Williamson, take him to the Ringley Brothers circus. What a shot and one.
They come to play tonight, Gillen, like at least in this first quarter. There was and just forcing it up.
Campbell, nice pass over to Robinson for the flush.
Wayne, know the pass. Lewis
Pretty.
inside. Taylor.
Oh my
Points.
goodness.
And should have picked up the foul.
Oh, good defense. Price is playing. Price is playing. Yeah. Oh, the follow-up jam by Robinson.
What a play.
Price. He went through his legs. I didn't even see that.
And then went straight to the rim.
Thornton will inbound. Harris rejected off the glass. Tighter with the ball follow-up there. Outstanding defensive play by Tremaine Johnson.
Corey dials it up. See you later. 11 three-pointers. Come on.
Back the other way come the Titans with numbers. Nickens throws it down with one hand.
Look at the pass. Marcus Lewis hates that rim from Wayne McCullough.
You can't let him go right. Gets it up and finishes. There's time left.
Right to the hoop.
Brad States with the follow-up jam.
From the field. Mason for the lead. Bang! And Antoine Mason hits it right between the eyes from downtown.
You know what you came to see? You came to see us. We are strong. See, I see no clothes. Wanna be like us, you know. I didn't stall, so respect our drive, respect our energy. They see me and that's your ability. So every day, and let us get our way. What's the number one for a champion? Oh shit. We're charged up and then let the powers on. Well, what do we have here? I see Mason dinner in the atmosphere.
Hi, we're part of the National Synchro team. My name is the athletes, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you!
We need to knock our arrow onto the string. If you're shooting a compound style bow, you'll have the odd colored feather facing up, and if you're shooting a recurve style bow, you'll have, or a recurve finger rest, you'll have the odd color facing out. Next, we need to hook and grip our string, which for a finger shooter means putting our tab or our glove onto the string, and for a compound shooter, that means attaching our release to the string or the D-loop onto the string.
Life isn't on a schedule. Why should your workout be? Get stronger on your time. 30-minute kickbox fitness with no class times and a dedicated trainer. It's about time. 9-round, stronger in 30.
This is Calgary, the heart of the West. Home to hard-working, blue-collar people who don't know the meaning of the word defeat.
Welcome to Dakota Premier Fight Night.
Under the Dakota lights, lives will change. Futures will be forged. Every second and every decision will matter. This is Calgary. This is the battlefield. This is Dakota.
What amazing news that is. AWE all over the United States. He's making a name for himself. He's here in Winnipeg tonight for Action Wrestling Entertainment, and his opponent is no slouch either.
He's red hot, baby. Red hot Ryan Wood.
And I gotta tell you, I like Ryan Wood. He's the type of guy I've probably gone to the odd.
Come on now.
Yeah. Well, you'll get replaced like the Big V too.
I'm not.
Dearly
I'm not
departed.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Here we go. Wrist lock by Eric Cannon. Here we go. Two big
How many
stars.
times you can say "Here we go"? Here we go. You know, they're getting it on here.
And another wrist lock.
I gotta say something about the anarchist Eric Cannon. He's an orthodox style, you know, a throwback to chain wrestling. A lot of guys think you gotta jump up and, you know, all the flippy stuff.
He's got a nice European flavor to him.
This guy knows what he's doing. He's very, very, very reminiscent of the European style, like you say.
All the top American independents, if you check their websites, check their results, Eric Cannon is everywhere, and now he's here in Action Wrestling Entertainment.
And Ryan Wood, he's a non-import. He's striving to make a name for himself here in the Impact division. Phil Andrews, your referee. Oh, that was nice.
That was a beautiful arm drag. Ricky Steamboat like arm drag.
That was not as nice, but still, the
arm drag.
The reason why that wasn't as flow as the other one was because of the size difference in Eric Cannon to Ryan Wood. It was a lot more strength Ryan Wood needed to force him over.
Eric Cannon is obviously not in as great a shape as Ryan Wood, but he can still get it done, and that's something Eric Cannon brings to the table.
Right off the get-go, he showed a lot. Now, I don't really like his sideburns, I'll be honest. Like,
you're not a sideburn kind of guy?
Buddy, it's 2005. Those sideburns are hard to pull off. The problem is it looks like you can pull them off. Ryan Wood.
The leg. He just dropped him on the floor.
The thing that a lot of people say about Ryan Wood, he's too arrogant, or he breaks the rules.
I've heard a few people even call him a dink. Would that be a fair?
I wouldn't say that, and if you said it, he might knock your block off.
He might. That's the word around the locker room. They go, we don't like this guy. He's got attitude. He's got arrogance. He doesn't
need to have personality. I've got to tell you something. I've got it too. I'm showing it.
Is that why you and Ryan Wood get along so well?
Well, that's a bit of it, I'll be honest. I'm a big fan of his wrestling style, though. Like, look at him.
He's been impressive. He's going head to head with a North American star like Eric Cannon, and he's going toe to toe.
And one thing he has got to do. Sean Houston has the biggest win of his career tonight against
to the back of the head.
Oof, that probably
It's
hurt.
over. It's done. 1, 2, and it's done. And no, Ryan Wood.
Ryan Wood had the presence of mind to kick out. As I was saying just a minute ago, Ryan Wood needs to win over a James Gibson or someone like that. Eric Cannon even, and he's gotta show it here tonight.
Oh, kick to the face. Here we go, Ryan Wood. Big tornado
That
DDT.
was a very nice DDT, and it firmly establishes Ryan Wood is
But it's
in
not
charge
getting
of
the
the
job
game.
done. Eric Cannon kicking out.
Well, it's going to take a little bit more than just a tornado DDT to score the win, but he's on his way. I really like what he's doing.
He's in firm control of this matchup. And he is a lot smaller than Eric Cannon, like we stated earlier, but he's still managing to keep firm control. Got him on the ropes. Come on, Phil Andrews. That's not allowed. You got to get him off the ropes.
He's counting! No, don't point out the obvious. Beautiful drop kick, and that's one of the
Beautiful
reasons why I
drop
like
kick.
Ryan Wood. One of the reasons why I hate you, in fact.
Because I don't throw a nice drop
Well,
kick?
because you didn't get that drop kick in the head. Look at the stretch that
That's
Ryan
a
Wood is
unique-
putting on Eric Cannon.
That's a unique stretch by Ryan Wood, and it could be over. Will Eric Cannon give it up?
Well, he's getting stretched right now for sure, and I don't think he likes it.
He's kneeing him in the face.
Was that a knee or a boot? Oh, knee. Yeah.
That's a knee.
Very impressive.
That could be the end of the match right there. That could be a knockout victory for Eric Cannon. Both men getting to their feet. They're both tired. They're both, exhausted. And Ryan Wood, he wasn't sure what he was going to do, but he decided to lock on that chin lock. Keep
That was
on
a
winning.
smart move. Wear his opponent down a little bit. That's more of an inverted front sleeper, if you ask me.
Here we go. Eric Cannon working his way to his feet. Elbows to the midsection. Here he comes. Ducks the clothesline. Ducks the elbow. Oh, super kick right
How
to the
do you
face.
do, Eric Cannon? That was
And
beautiful.
1, 2, and Eric Cannon again kicking out.
Ryan Wood should just punch out Phil Andrews, because that is the worst count I've ever seen.
Well, Phil Andrews, he
Phil
wants
Andrews
to be here
from
in AWE.
Shellcross, Ontario, and you got to really, he's incompetent, and that's been proven.
1, 2, and a kick out by Ryan Wood.
Ryan Wood had full control over that. You saw him looking
Hard
at Phil
clothesline.
Andrews from Shellcross, Ontario. He knew anyone from Shellcross, Ontario is sure to be incompetent.
Ryan Wood, he was going for the choke. Phil Andrews putting his foot down, not allowing it. Bringing him by the ears. He's getting him by the ears.
Well, hey, maybe it was the sideburns. Don't let that deceive
Could've been
you.
the
I thought it
sideburns.
was that big bushy sideburn. Very popular with the ladies in 2005.
Into the corner goes Eric Cannon. Here comes Ryan Wood. Elbow to the jaw.
What do you know about Eric Cannon? Thank you for asking there, Stan Wayne. What I know about Eric Cannon is this. He had a tryout with Ring of Honor this past year. Plans to go back. Why? Because he's that good. And you're seeing it. I'm not going to take anything away from him because I don't like his sideburns. But Ryan Wood is good too, and he is showing it in this match.
Well, both men are down right now. They've both been taking to each other hard. Not letting anything, hold them back. And now Eric Cannon, he's trying to get that crowd behind
Eric
him.
Cannon kind of looks like a professional curler to me.
A professional curler.
He's got that sort of beard sideburn thing happening. He looks like a guy who's probably swept a lot of ice and stuff like that.
Maybe it's a good thing you're not writing TV for us, Mike, or I think he would be a curler, to be honest.
I bet you, and it might work.
It might work for him.
Oh, that was
that on his
impressive.
head?
That's what you call a double takeout.
That was a T-bone suplex, and Ryan Wood barely getting the shoulder up. If you notice, they're not big, powerful
Eric Cannon has
kickouts.
to hurry hard here and really take this to the house.
If you notice, both men, they're not kicking out hard anymore. They're barely getting that shoulder up.
That's
it's just
because
instinct.
this match has taken a lot out of both men. If this was a tournament, these both guys would be losing right now.
They'd be done. They wouldn't be getting past the first round. They'd be done in the second. Now going for a superplex. Ryan Wood's not having any of it. And a power bomb.
Had he tied him up, it would have been more like a sunset flip, and I bet you he would have had a 1, 2, 3. That's what I would have
Well,
done.
he still may have it. 1, 2, and no Eric Cannon.
Oh, that was close.
Ryan Wood doesn't believe Phil Andrews. He's going to
From
punch Phil
Shellcross, Ontario.
He's going to punch Phil Andrews in the face by the looks of it.
Well, a lot of people like to punch people from Shellcross, Ontario.
Takes the knee out of Ryan Wood. Now Ryan Wood, he won't be able to fly. Here we go.
Oh!
Shining Wizard! As Eric Cannon calls it the
That's-
glimmering
there's
warlock.
no chance he has
And a kick
How
out
in the
again.
hell?
Moonsault!
Oh, was that not graceful?
1, 2, and 3.
That was graceful, red hot. Ryan Wood, finally, one of my guys come through.
They have come through tonight. Ryan Wood
1-0 in the Impact division.
Making an impact in the Impact division. And
I like this. Play to the camera, buddy. You've won your match. Now be
Phil
arrogant.
Andrews is, checking on Eric Cannon.
Where's he from again?
Shellcross, Ontario.
And has there been anyone successful come from that town?
I don't believe so.
Shellcross is stigmatized with failure.
Well, Phil Andrews, he's checking on Eric Cannon. Maybe he's asking, if he can slide a promo tape with Eric Cannon so, Eric Cannon can help him get places. But
I understand actually Phil Andrews slipped a promo tape to Fatu and also James Gibson, so he's on his way.
Let's go back.
Fit tip, we want to hear about it. Hey everyone, it's Vin Robinson back with another Fit Tip moment. We're here today at Fluid Float Studios at Studio 6581 Gary Street. The reason we're here today is a funny but true story. I may have never tried this before in my life, but with all of this healing and process that we're going through, we need to come check out this place. And the reason why I did it is because it was referred to me by someone very special, Lawrence Fishburne. So, come and check this out and see what all the hype is all about. So many things to do here. Got my music going. I can change the colors of the lights. But now it's time for some deprivation. So we'll catch you guys next time on Fit Tip. Wow. That mineral bath made me feel amazing, completely rejuvenated. Definitely got to come back here and check this out next time. You know what's going to bring me back here? That's right. Date night. So you'll be seeing us next time right here.